I felt that I needed a professional qualification to underline my professionality as an artist, and I wanted to deepen my own practice, really get it solid. I'm about 75% of the way through the course, and I can see that it is going to give me that. It hasn't yet, but it will. Specifically, I'm trying to work out my relationship with the content of my work and then look at how I do it. That's very, very specifically. Yeah, my practical skills are really quite well up to scratch, and I tend to fall back on that, probably too much, as a default mechanism, something that will project me forward as someone that is professional. The thing that needed really examining was the content and whether or not I was going to make it into the kind of realms of conceptual art or not. And I don't think I am. I don't think I'm a conceptual artist. I don't think in concepts. I'm a feely, touchy person, and I think in instinctively, basically. And I'm quite a materials and process-based person. I like to play. But this is me dabbling in the conceptual end of things, not terribly successfully. That's what a show like this is for. You put your toe in the water and you find out what people think about what you're doing, and it gives you great feedback in that sense that even a refusal or a rejection is positive because you can tell from it what you are not. In the piece in the box, there are a lot of Petri dishes, which got me thinking about circles and cycles. And I was printing the same 5 or 6 or 7 stencils again and again. I picked my favourite 5 stencils and I repeated them in a circle. And if you look closely, this stencil, that little squiggly wormy bit, is the same as that one. And then that one is the same as that one. That one is the same as that one. And that one with the dots is the same as that one. So they kind of make a circle. And I've called it a life cycle of a drawing because I'm looking at scientific diagrams and organisms and organic structures as a subject matter. So it's a playful amalgamation of all those themes, and it's a silkscreen print. I'm going to carry on working part-time as I do now, and I'm going to, on the other side of things, me as an artist, I'm going to generate a series of proposals, I think, around my own work and see if I can fund them, which is something I've done with small amount of success in the past, and I intend to pursue that. These days an artist has to be an entrepreneur if he or she is going to survive, and I think this is just about finding out a bit more about what you're producing so that you can then identify your markets more successfully. And that sounds awfully cold-hearted, but you do have to know who you're aiming at. Well, I think the standard's very high, and it's incredibly varied, as you'd expect, because these artists, they come from all sorts of walks of life, and they're doing all sorts of different processes. It's a mixed media exhibition. I'm particularly interested in the plaques that Martin Kahaney has produced, where he's cut out a piece of newsprint. And I'm intrigued by the greenhouse object in the middle. All of that's intriguing for me.